It's a good time for comedy. Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest TV shows airing right now.
This just in. Morty Smith's whereabouts are still unknown.
What the hell?
The only thing that is known is how cute he is.
I love him so much, I want to make love to him and then eat his head.
That means we're looking at the most hilarious scripted comedies currently airing on television. But late night shows will not be included. All right, let's get ready to laugh. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Speak, baby, speak. The sheets are fresh for us to sleep. Speak, baby, speak. You got me falling so deep.
Number 10, I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. When it comes to sketch comedy, it doesn't get much better than Netflix's I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, it's a TC top from TC Tuggers, the only shirt that's got a little knob on the front so you can just pull it out when it gets trapped on your belly.
It was co-created, written, and produced by, obviously, Tim Robinson, a comedian best known for his work on Saturday Night Live.
Okay, so cute. Look what I just posted. Eating crap with these sacks of shit. If they died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. So cute.
Wait, what the hell?
As with all sketch comedy, not every single sketch is a home run, but the show is definitely more hit than miss. It also has a manic energy that's frankly unmatched in the sketch comedy genre.
Okay, this one's easy. He's got the freak lips. He can hit the high C all night long. He was king of the tuk-tuk sound.
Is this another jazz guy?
While it goes to some truly bizarre and silly places, its daringness and unpredictability make it one of the funniest things distributed by Netflix.
Whoa, looks like Christmas came early.
Santa brought it early!
I guess he did. Good one.
Number 9, Archer. Some people may argue that Archer is not as good as it once was, but it's still miles better than most animated comedies currently on the air.
2 weeks of chemo with no hair loss and you're not experiencing any nausea?
No, gracias a Doobie Medicinao, which I gotta tell you, huge fan.
Archer remained extremely consistent throughout its first 6 or 7 seasons, and it was acclaimed for its unique animation style, gorgeous visuals, and outlandish cast of characters.
Archer!
Lana!
Lana! Ugh. Not her birthday.
It was more than just a James Bond spoof. It was a wonderful and hilarious look into the depraved and wacky world of ISIS. Thankfully, not that ISIS. And while most may argue that seasons 8 and 9 took a noticeable dip in quality, season 10 has produced some amazing episodes, particularly the season finale, Robert De Niro. Let's hope it continues this upward trend.
The real story's always been about you and me.
What are you?
Which, when you think about it, at its heart, it's really a love story.
Please, Mother, don't say that.
Number 8, Bob's Burgers. H. John Benjamin has had himself a fantastic decade. Not only does he voice everyone's favorite aforementioned secret agent, he also provides the voice of Bob Belcher, the owner of the titular Bob's Burgers.
Dad, this is the new Boys for Now song.
That's great, Tina.
It just dropped today.
Don't say dropped.
Drop.
Okay.
Unlike Archer, this show borrows heavily from the animated sitcom tradition. It centers around a wacky family with 3 children, the dad is incredibly stubborn, and episodes are often split into A and B plots.
Louise, what exactly is this?
Grease or something. It was in a jar Teddy left in the basement.
Is it possible it's glue?
I don't know. Why?
Because I'm stuck to the toilet!
But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Bob's Burgers proves that we can still mine tons of comedic gold, not to mention heartfelt lessons from familiar tropes.
Goodbye! You can leave! Thanks for stopping it!
Great outburst, Bob. Really great outburst.
Number 7, Bojack Horseman. Bojack Horseman is an animated sitcom about a washed-up anthropomorphic horse. But it's so much more than that. Unlike the other sitcoms on this list, Bojack Horseman takes a far more serious and introspective look into its characters and delves into a wide variety of themes.
Give me a bottle of something to help me forget my problems. Oh, maybe not that strong. What is this, breakfast? Yeah, that's about right.
These include depression, self-destructive behavior, and the very nature of the human or horse condition.
You sleep on my couch and you don't pay rent. I've had tapeworms that were less parasitic.
But it's also a hilarious, satirical, and absolutely scathing look into celebrity culture and the entertainment industry. What's more, it's one of those rare shows that gets better as it goes. So don't let the first couple of episodes fool you. Season 5 was fantastic, and we have absolute confidence that Season 6 will be even better.
Cut! Someone keeps shouting wow and ooh.
You guys are doing a bang-up job over here. So saith Caesar.
Number 6, The Good Place. Michael Schur is proving himself to be one of the greatest minds in the contemporary television comedy landscape.
You were all, simply put, good people. But how do we know that you were good? How are we sure?
Since 2005, he has produced and written for The Office, Parks and Recreation, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. His latest contribution is The Good Place, whose 4th and final season will begin airing in the fall of 2019.
It's not about who you know. Enlightenment comes from within. The Dalai Lama texted me that.
The Good Place not only contains a unique story and setting, but also boasts some truly incredible actors, including Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
Thank you, sexy librarian guy.
I didn't say he was sexy.
Oh, I know, but whenever anyone tells me a story about their life, I always imagine all the people as being super hot, otherwise I quickly lose interest.
Like Bojack Horseman, The Good Place also uses its premise to explore deeper themes. In this case, the elasticity of morality and the value of philosophy, among others. For its efforts, the show was honored with the prestigious Peabody Award in 2019.
Any place or thing in the universe can be up to 104% perfect. That's how you got Beyonce.
Number 5, South Park. We don't think it's hyperbolic to say that South Park is the most consistent animated sitcom in history.
The national anthem starts. Nicole Daniels seems to be waiting so far, no stop. Oh, and Heidi Turner is sitting down.
Mike, this is totally unexpected.
The show has aired 22 seasons since 1997 and is arguably more relevant now than it ever has been.
Remember when there weren't so many Mexicans? Oh, I remember.
Wait, what?
Sure, it may have been more controversial and newsworthy back in the 90s, but it is still one of the most scathing and popular animated shows on television.
Oh yeah, some kid shot up the school.
Who shot up the school? Was it you?
No.
Did you get shot?
No.
Oh. Well, what's this about failing a math quiz?
It seems like each episode results in a discussion, and the show manages to use crudeness, gross exaggeration, and absurdity to intelligently comment on contemporary issues.
Morning, Joe! How's the farming?
Doing good, neighbor. Just planted some purple skunky kush.
There isn't a more topical program on TV, and it remains king of the satirical animated comedy. Number 4, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There are few, if any, comedies like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Famously called Seinfeld on crack, It's Always Sunny follows the misadventures of a small group of bar staff. Like in Seinfeld, the group is made up of notably selfish people.
Hey, everybody out!
Pushing past Seinfeld, however, this concept is typically taken to absurd extremes, the gang terrorizing each other and ruining the lives of pretty much everyone they come across.
Because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
Now, you've said that word implication a couple of times. What implication?
No topic or storyline is off limits, and the show often ventures into some truly dark and uncomfortable places.
You said I needed something dentist-shaped to fill my hole.
No, Mac, I said that you obviously had a dentist-shaped hole in your life that you needed to fill.
Each episode bravely encourages us to laugh at the gang, not with them, and each season keeps things fresh by taking the characters into more outlandish and insane territory. Seinfeld on crack is about right.
One rock of
One crack.
A crack rock. Is that enough? Is one crack rock enough?
Number 3, Big Mouth. We really are living in the golden age of animated sitcoms.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Nothing. You're a perfectly normal, gross little dirtbag. Now stare at that cat clock and massage your dinger.
No, Nick's grandmother gave him that clock.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she did.
In 2017, Netflix knocked it out of the park with Big Mouth, a highly inappropriate yet hilarious and insightful show about adolescents and their sexualized hormone monsters.
I think you sat in ice cream?
I also sat in ice cream. We're the same.
The show employs a lot of scatological, awkward, and borderline repulsive humor, yet it also treats its characters with respect and maturely explores the complex and often messy issues of puberty.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Me neither.
The show was such a surprise success that Netflix ordered 4 additional seasons after season 2 had aired, ensuring that Big Mouth should see a season 6 sometime around 2022.
So here's the plan. We stay huddled like this as best friends, and we share our innermost secrets and also sandwiches.
So get on board, because you do not want to miss out on one of the most original comedies in some time. Number 2, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Here we circle back to Michael Schur, the co-creator of the funniest cop sitcom in some time.
I want it that way.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
The show admittedly doesn't sound that unique or interesting, as it simply follows a group of wacky police officers working in New York City.
There's our perp looking all perpy, just perping his way down Perp Street. Take a picture. Give him 1 second. This light is really unflattering for his complexion.
But the concept is greatly elevated thanks to Schur's trademark sense of humor, sharp writing, and some brilliant performances from the likes of Andy Samberg, Stephanie Beatriz, Terry Crews, and an especially funny Andre Braugher.
I have zero interest in food. If it were feasible, my diet would consist entirely of flavorless beige smoothies containing all the nutrients required by the human animal.
Each episode is a laugh riot, and like Bojack Horseman, it's only gotten better over time.
So I spend a lot of my time rewatching Big Mouth and The Good Place, but actually a few of my favorite comedies currently airing are some of the honorable mentions on this list. So let's check those out, and then we'll see what we picked for number 1.
I don't know what tailgate means. In my mind, I'm picturing like a Klan rally.
Yeah, just fewer pointy hats. Just townies with unironic haircuts.
Okay, I'm gonna pass. I'm not really in the mood to be a victim of a hate crime tonight.
Now tell our readers, boxers or briefs.
I don't know, whatever my mom buys.
Oh, cute. Red or yellow?
Red, but yellow's tight too.
Awesome. Israel or Palestine?
I think they're both dope and should just keep being true to themselves.
Yes. We are day walkers, not affected by the sun. And we are the only kind of vampire that can drain another vampire's energy. It's very cool.
The power grows stronger in him by the night.
I have 3 options here for me. Stardust Forever, S Club 7, which might be taken already, and Baby Spice 666.
Isn't 666 like the devil's number?
No. 6 is my favorite number and my lucky number, so.
We have our own stage. Isn't it beautiful? This is where I first learned to dance. I have memories of...
God, Vivi! Oh my God!
Downstairs, go, go, go!
She went all the way through!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty has developed a cult following over the years, which has earned the show a bit of a stigma, especially following the infamous Szechuan sauce debacle.
9 more seasons until I get that dipping Szechuan sauce. For 97 more years, Morty.
But that doesn't detract from the fact that it's one of the smartest, most inventive, and funniest shows of the decade.
I can't believe this. I'm sitting here with both of my legs broken, and you're still asking me about getting those seeds? Oh, you're a monster. You're like Hitler, but even Hitler cared about Germany or something.
It's arguably the most visually unique animated program on TV, and effortlessly blends comedy with elements of science fiction and domestic drama.
Holy shit! What happened?
I hit a deer! We have to tell the cops you were driving.
What?
This is rum raisin!
It also explores some truly heavy subject matter by delving into the existential and nihilistic ramifications of our utter insignificance within the cosmos.
There's an infinite number of realities, Morty, and in a few dozen of those, I got lucky and turned everything back to normal. I just had to find one of those realities in which we also happen to both die around this time. Now we can just slip into the place of our dead selves in this reality, and everything will be fine.
It is certainly not passive, lighthearted entertainment, but that doesn't mean it isn't hilarious.
In case you were wondering, the honorable mentions that I like are Schitt's Creek and the other 2. What are your current go-to comedies? Let us know in the comments, or come talk to me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton. And be sure to like and subscribe, and watch this other video. Thanks. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.